Hi there! Did you ever see anything like that? You're sure to be amazed. These are amazing things! If a man wants to create something useful, he'll do this. From the first moments, it was difficult to make out what he was making. Just a piece of wood, you know? A captive ring baby rattle. And it's much better than anyone bought at the shop. Agree? Oh, I think this is the way how the Iron Man suit is being made. No? Sure, it's just a motor being made, but it's fascinating and captivating. I think I could watch this process forever, and the sound doesn't drag my gaze away. It's perfect view to relax. That's how they make this stuff. But the cameraman couldn't wait 5 seconds to show the final results? Really? Do you want to see how it will look like? And the knife is really sharp. The man is dealing with it very quickly. I'm an artist, you know, and I see it in this way, says this outstanding man pouring another bucket of paint down the canvas. But some people think that all this stuff is made for visual appeal, to make the audience say, "Ooh, that's pretty," and that it can't be called the real art. What's your point of view? Would you like to have such good piece of equipment? It would make eating apples some special pleasure. But I'm sure just to do the peeling and slicing apples in this way may become a real relaxation instrument. If you come home depressed, just take several apples and slice them in this way. Here you can see what a big cleaning up means. If you want to have this be your place, ask these guys and they turn your house into a perfect one. It's interesting to know how often they do this task. It looks a bit creepy, but amazing. Those eyes, those wrinkles, that face look as if Joker is alive. As soon as you see it, you expect it to move. Frankly speaking, I don't want to have this piece of art at home. Just imagine you wake up and see this terrifying clown smile, but it's impossible to pass by it. Do you wish you had such machine when you were at school? It was sure to help you at some lessons. But what is real practical sense? Do you know the reason for such mechanisms? Couldn't you just print these images? And maybe this is how Minecraft was invented. Indeed. Can you guess why this water is so icy blue? Does it contain some components that give it such a color? Great height? Nitrogen-rich water? Mineral-rich water? I think the glacier that is not far from this place in Switzerland has the influence. But it's awesome! Looks like anime water in the rivers and lakes. How does it look like if it comes really close to it?
Today I'm going to demonstrate what a sand wedge and a golf ball sound like on a frozen lake.
Wow! What an unexpected sound. Just listen. An ordinary golf ball fallen down onto the surface of the frozen lake. It's a real thing. Why does it give such a sound? The touching of the ice and plastic ball sounds really strange. The ice must be really thick that the ball didn't break it. And how often do this many entertain in this way?
I'll do one more.
Ripple effect.
What an outstanding experiment. This stuff is called a chain fountain and is well known among physicists. The case is the higher the jar is placed above the ground, the higher the chain will rise above the jar. The scientists say the chain fountain effect is driven by upward forces which originate inside the jar. Do you want to try? But it must be difficult to find such a chain for the experiment. What beauty! One manta ray is gorgeous, but hundreds of them are 100 times more gorgeous. Why do they gather together in such groups? Do they hunt like that or just change place of living? Or maybe this is a kind of party where they date. Oh, whatever. Just watch and enjoy. I guess it's almost impossible to see this in real life. An outstanding joke of nature. It looks like a miraculous place covered from the civilization where you can relax being far from people. But this is just an impression. It's only hidden in the sense that it is hidden topographically. Tour companies take people here every day, and in reality, it's likely pretty busy, so this secret beach is not a secret at all indeed. Oh, this is an eternal work. The more they put asphalt in such cavities, the more often they have to do this task. The result doesn't exist very long, so they are sure to do this very soon again. But what about workers? How do they keep their boots and pants so clean? It's kind of forbidden magic indeed. Wow, this is what we're sure to have in the nearest future. And now just imagine you're staying just beside the railways. I don't think it's a kind of pleasant feelings, just being covered with all that cold and ice stuff from tip to toe, so it's better to keep far from such places, but this is an amazing beauty. Wait! It's unbelievable! At first glimpse, there's just a big crack in the wall. The first thought was, what is the big deal? But unexpectedly, you see the crowd of tiny people. The only question is how the author managed to create it on an ordinary wall, and what message is hidden in this piece of art. Oh wait, what a pleasant view! I think this video is the best thing when you need to relax after a busy day. Just watch this amber stiff liquid flowing into the bottle and feel peace and quiet inside. You may even do it by yourself. The only one problem with all that stuff is that honey is too sticky, and it can be everywhere. Impressive! How long have these people been training this? Such a uniformity of movement, and they look cool, and even happy. Are they friends or members of the family? Do you think it's great to have so many people around? Sometimes it can be rather bothering. It's a kind of magic this guy's doing with his bike. I don't really think it's an easy job, Looks awesome, but it's just one good shooting. But how many were there unsatisfied? And how many tryings were there? The guy is really cool. Oh, what a magnificent view! It's so-called ferrofluid, or ferromagnetic fluid. A ferrofluid is a special liquid with tiny magnetic particles floating around inside. What makes ferrofluid so special is that in the presence of an outside magnetic field, each of the tiny particles become magnetized and the ferrofluid turns into a solid. And when a magnet is around, like here, the ferrofluid can take amazingly beautiful shapes. Did you really know that aloe vera leaves are so fat and have such unbelievable substance inside? It looks like a gummy. But as far as I know, this plant has a very bitter flavor, and it's not a good idea to eat it. But aloe vera can be used in medicine and cosmetology. That's all for you today. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it, because you're gonna have a lot of crazy videos prepared just for you. And don't forget about likes. See ya!